Good morning, Craddock Eagles. Students, staff, please stand and place your right hand over your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for our Eagle Swag Pledge. Please repeat after me. I will soar safely in everything I do. I will work together respectfully. I will accept responsibility for my actions. I will allow my teachers to guide me towards excellence. Eagle Swag is what I do. You may be seated. Students, remember to bring your books to Library Encore today and wear a jacket. It is very cold in the library.
Toward the end of the Civil War, the Battle of Lynchburg resulted in victory for the Confederacy, which dealt a large blow to Union troops. That brings us to number 5 on our list, the Pest House Medical Museum. Relocated inside the historic Old City Cemetery in Lynchburg, the Pest House, short for Pestilence House, served as the medical office of Dr. John J. Terrell. It was here that Dr. Terrell quarantined and treated Lynchburg residents who contracted deadly contagious diseases such as smallpox or measles. However, due to the poor medical care and non-existent standards of cleanliness during the late 19th century, most patients ended up succumbing to their illness. Today, the Pest House offers a small glimpse at what life was like for the sick and wounded over 150 years ago. Up next at number 4, Elwood Manor, the resting place of Stonewall Jackson's amputated left arm. William Jones built Elwood in 1790, and 5 years after losing his first wife in 1823. Anyway, during the Civil War, Elwood Manor served as a headquarters and hospital for Confederate forces. When General Stonewall Jackson was accidentally shot in a friendly fire incident, his left arm was amputated, and Jackson's chaplain decided to bury the arm at the family cemetery at Elwood Manor. Number 3, Appomattox Courthouse National Historic Park. The American Civil War came to a climactic end after the Battle of Appomattox Courthouse on April 9th, 1865. Following the 9.5-month siege of Petersburg and Richmond, which resulted in Union victory, Confederate General Robert E. Lee retreated west with hopes of joining up with the remaining Confederate troops in North Carolina. Lee's retreat was ultimately cut off in the village of Appomattox Courthouse. Outgunned and outnumbered, Lee ended up surrendering to General Ulysses S. Grant inside the parlor of a house owned by Wilmer McLean. A printing press was quickly set up to print parole passes for nearly 28,000 Confederate soldiers, allowing them free passage back home with their horses and personal sidearms. The Visitor Center at Appomattox Courthouse is open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and visiting the park is completely free. Located in the southern end of the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia's Natural Bridge towers over Cedar Creek and is our number 2 pick. This beautiful rock formation was a sacred site for the Native American Monacan tribe and was once owned by former President Thomas Jefferson, who purchased the bridge and surrounding 157 acres of land from King George III in 1774 for 20 shillings. It was a popular tourist attraction among Europeans during the 18th and 19th centuries, and it's believed that a young George Washington visited the site in 1750 and carved his initials 23 feet up on the wall of the bridge. In 2013, 1,500 acres of land, including the bridge, were set to be sold at auction. The nonprofit Virginia Conservation Legacy Fund purchased the bridge to prevent commercial development. However, when the organization soon found itself unable to pay on its $9.1 million loan, the state of Virginia stepped in. Although the bridge is currently on privately owned land, the property is managed by the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation as a state park. Natural Bridge is the only place on our top 10 list that isn't free, but a nominal $8 entrance fee gives you access to the bridge and 6 miles of hiking trails. Finally, our number one pick of the top 10 unique places to visit in Virginia, the ruins of Belle Isle. Just the name alone sounds adventurous. Accessible by a pedestrian footbridge underneath the Robert E. Lee Memorial Bridge in Richmond, Belle Isle is a 540-acre island on the James River that was first explored by Captain John Smith in 1607. Walking around the island, you'll find the scattered remains of various industrial operations that took place between the 19th and 20th centuries. During the Civil War, the island served as a prison camp for captured Union soldiers, and as many as 30,000 Union POWs were imprisoned on the island between 1862 and 1865. The island has been a city park since 1973 and is now a popular recreational spot among local outdoor enthusiasts. Well, that wraps it up for our top 10 places in Virginia. I hope it's given you some ideas for things to do during your next visit to the Old Dominion State. But before you go, we'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite places to visit in Virginia? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember to get out and explore.